Random Ship 1471 here, and welcome back to Winning the Premier League, episode 7, the penultimate episode. This one will hopefully be a lot quicker than the last one, and a lot more you'll hear my voice the whole way through. I'm feeling much better-ish. Yeah, all the after shit of all my illness is gone, and we go into game against Middlesbrough. We're just a couple of points behind, and we're just going to show highlights for pretty much every game. So yeah, so it's just going to probably just be goals this episode, because this one, just I don't want to bore you guys too much after the last episode, so this one might be a snappy one, then the final one will be a proper one, okay? Hope you enjoy. Anyway, of course we lost to these guys last time. Let's see the goals. So, losing these guys 1-0, we didn't want to lose to these again, and Kluivert scored. Yes! Because it's in the corresponding fixture, this was the start of our bad run. Middlesbrough beating us just 1-0. It took us 54 minutes. The first time was very boring, but Kluivert did score a goal, and it was the goal that was needed, and it kind of opened the floodgates. Kluivert scored again not long after with another good, similar sort of goal. A lot of goals are going to be very similar, have been similar, should I say. Lovely pass from Shearer. These two have been playing really well, and Bellamy and Anamiomi popping up with a few goals here and there when they come on. And then finally, Shearer had enough and was like, no, I'm going to have a goal. Because it was, but with a lovely ball to Kluivert. And then Shearer was like, fuck it, let's have a go. And he scored. And yes, that's not his. Yeah, it's a game we need to win. We need to win these games. We didn't quite capitalise on our perfect episode from episode 5 and episode 6, as you saw. I was pretty ill when I played the game, so that's fair enough. That's my excuse. So we've given ourselves a little mountain to climb, more like a molehill. So, but it's not as easy as I would like it to be on our race. Well, win the Premier League episode. Hopefully we can win our first game as we go see the table after game 1 or against Middlesbrough. I'm not sure whether there'll be a full game. Yep, it's really going to depend. 61 to 59, so we're only 2 points behind. All well, but next up, our bogey side. It's always was my bogey side in FIFA 05, and it was Bolton. And Bolton had a quick, but better team for most of the game. We were very out of it, and then Kevin Davies hit the shot and then scored the rebound, and it looked like it was going to be exactly the same as it was in the first game. Davies doing the damage instead of Pedersen. Pedersen had a few chances. He hit one over the bar. He was through on goal. He hit it over the bar, and it looked like it was going to be 1-0, and it was all very frustrating game. It was all Bolton until Shearer whipped the ball in. Genius got pushed out of the way, and then Kluivert, it fell to Kluivert, and Kluivert scored. And it's when you get at least a point against your bogey side is good. That's my way. But you've got to win. You've got to get a points from your bogey side if you're going to win the title, and that's what we did here today with Kluivert scoring a goal, which is get replay again. Anyway, Hughes running off. It's all she wrote. Bolton weren't happy. That it was all Bolton. Really, Davies' goal should have been doubled, maybe trebled, however you want to say it. But it wasn't. So we probably lost points on Chelsea there, and we have by a point. Is there a game in hand? I don't know. Yeah, and Arsenal a point behind us, but that's how we end it in the second match. And now on to the third game against Southampton. So we're going to change it to 4-3-3 up a bit, change up a little bit, Bellamy, because we're not starting to stall, but we're just not making any ground. So I thought I'd change it up, and a lot of teams are 4-4-2, and that does really cancel each other out. And we're going to watch the full game here against Southampton. So you've got to put up my ugly voice. Joking. Wow. Annoying voice, I'll say. So here we are at what would be St Mary's. Full commentary. Might not commentate as normal. I don't know. This is the middle of the week. I'm filming this as we build up Christmas. I'm so tired as it is. Right, let's see what the lineups look like. And don't worry about us. The only change is Bellamy. Niemi, Dodd, Ludicovum, Higginbottom, Lasso, Nielsen, Protten, Svensson, Fernandez, and Colin. Why did you skip? I know Beatty's up top. But we're underway here. Southampton bring it forward. This should be an easy game. We're starting to... Chelsea's starting to get their form back after a week after, you know. Here's Robert. Robert, sorry, it's French. Here's Shearer. Shearer off to Craig Bellamy, back to Shearer, and it's cut out by the defender as Southampton bring it forward. I've already put a vote up. Well, it's already been won by 2015 to 17, so we're going to play a latest game, which is I'd rather keep with the old-fashioned PS2 games, but you know, some of you guys didn't vote enough. Or so it'll either be well, I'll put the votes will be up by now, and they might even be finished by the time this is up, but the PES votes got FIFA, PES 16, 17, PES 15 PS4, PES 15 PS3, because I've only got 2 PES games from that era, from 15 to 17, so yeah, I'll have to go out and buy a PES 15. That's why I put exactly the same, so it doesn't matter. Shame it PES 14, I could have been alright. So yeah, and then the FIFA ones is 15, 16, 17, and again I'll borrow my cousin's FIFA 15 for PS3. So yeah, so if that wins the vote. Here's Titus Bramble. Really, I should have done 14 to 17 because then it'd be a bit easier and I'll have enough games. I'll probably still have to go and get PES, so if you haven't voted, please vote on them ones. That'll be the next game we do. If it's FIFA, possibly might even get Rob to do it. So of course, the winner of the FIFA we'll do it the next time. Chance for Kluivert, goal! 1-0 to Newcastle, and that's what we like. That's good. We want to start FIFA. Want to win the Premier League and FIFA 5. I mean, 1 game down, 1 game won. I have to do FIFA 5 again. Which some fans might like, some of my fans won't. Subscribers, don't we have them? So yeah, so say PES. Then the next fight I'll bring up will be PES versus FIFA, and then the winner of the PES versus FIFA will be the game we win. So it could be the game will be. Because the original vote was FIFA 05 versus PES 2017. FIFA 05 just won it. I don't know how, but it did. So it'll probably be PES 2017 again. Next up, that's my betting. Anyway, here's Bellamy. Gives off to Kluivert. Looking to make it 2. Skips past 1 defender. Skips past 2. He's still got the ball. It's 2. That's good play from Kluivert. It's 2-0 to Southampton. Looks like a routine victory. Sure, they could get 3, 4. Maybe even 5 today. This is a lovely bit of play. Kluivert showing his strength, and it's 2-0 as we're 10 minutes from half time. This will be up, hopefully, at least. This will be up by the Wednesday. That's my schedule, but you might even be watching this on the Tuesday if I get round to doing the games. Here's Kluivert. Because I've got to do another 5, the last episode, by Saturday. So yeah, and I might even upload on a Thursday. You lucky sausages. Because I've got 3 videos I want to get rid of. Because I want to next year. I don't really want to have any games coming off the iPod. It's a bit unprofessional. So I've got 2 more Mod Nation races. That's a very good save from Given there. I've got 2 more episodes of the Mod Nation Races Championship and a World at War, so I don't really want to do a World at War as one of my funny double uploads, but here's a chance. Great save. It's falling to Protten, and it's a goal For Southampton, it looks like it won't be quite a routine victory. A goal before half-time will give them all the confidence to hopefully, for Southampton, get an equaliser. Hopefully for me and Newcastle. So, Philip, why are you sitting up? Shut. Oh, you're so short. I'm sorry if you watched the last episode. Of course, I didn't commentate because I was so ill. I vomited like. I had such a lovely meal. I'm put off a bit by roast dinners at the moment because I vomited after having a roast dinner, and it was nice beef. So yeah, thank goodness it's Christmas turkey, not beef. So I'm a bit funny still, and of course my nerves all shot to pieces at the moment because of that and other things. I won't go into too much detail. Yeah, so it's half-time 2-1. If you would like to know more, I could do a video. No, I'm joking. A bit personal. Anyway, here's Clivert. That's not what I wanted. Southampton looking possibly the stronger team going into the half-time break. So I didn't. Yeah, trust me to. I don't think it's anything to do with the roast dinner, but you know, you always think I'm hot bad like that. You know, I really avoid anything that cause me pain or anything. So, and it would be bloody roast dinners when it's. I call Christmas. It's Christmas, but it's also roast dinner season because the amount of roast dinners you have, / Christmas dinners, you know, roasting is off the charts. Plus, anyway, we'll hoof this away. Took a while for that power bar to go. That was really slow to go up, isn't it? Here's Clivert. Looking to make it 3-1. Here's Shearer, Alan Shearer, and that's again just not finding that final pass, getting caught on the ball, and as they bring it forward, Southampton, of course, got relegated this season, but then they took them along, and then they got right down to League One, but then they've 2 promotions on the trot, and they were back at the Premier League, and they've been there ever since. Chance, great volley, and it was an even better save to get down there from Anthony Niemi and gather it as well. In fact, other keepers might have just palmed that around the post, but Niemi caught it as well. Ball up to Clivert. Here's Shearer off to Bellamy, and it's wide. And he's starting to miss a few now, and maybe this 4-3-3 might not be working because with Bellamy anyway, so Amiobi could come in. Hughes, if you want to see any other players than the ones I've been using, go to the first episode. I do show the whole squad. Just with FIFA 5, it only shows the squad, the subs on the starting line. It's a pretty crap, that is. It's one of the bad things about FIFA 5. So you end up using only about 16 players because there's only 5 subs back then. And also another thing, the fitness is 100% back next game, so you can play. That's why I've pretty much played the whole same lineup every single game. Chance for Robert. Oh, it's brought a save from Niemi. That was a big shot there. Niemi with the save, tips it off for a corner, and Robert will bring this in for a corner. And it's the shit corners for FIFA 5. They're pretty good sometimes, but I used to love them, but because you know exactly where to stand. But they were shit. As Bernard is trying to track back this winger, of course you can't. Defenders back then, if you're the defend team, you can't actually sprint, which I didn't bring into FIFA 5. So that all this catch-up bugs didn't really count. Chance. Oh, it's a mistake. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but it's an own goal and it's an equaliser. The header down, BT brings it forward. He looked like he scored, but I think it goes down as an own goal from Given. We'll have another look here. It's a bundle by the post, and yeah, by looks it's an own goal. That's what John Motson's saying when I was playing it. So yeah, it's an own goal, yeah. But it's 2-2, and what looked like a routine victory is now Newcastle throwing away 2 points, and possibly the gap between them and Chelsea in first place could be opening up. As Rob is upstairs. How are you, Rob? You alright? Good. Yep. No, of course they won't, because it's bloody Julian Clary. Chance over the bar. Well, here's the Christmas ball.
He was in a great position. They're desperate for a late winner here.
I can't stand people that just play on the fact they're gay. Really, they can, and that they can. You can't. Yeah, you're gay. Get over it. No, I need to play on it. Anyway, here's chance for Southampton. Right, one last chance for Newcastle to win. Here's Cliver. Cliver up to. He's been caught on the ball as they bring it away, but does win it back. Here's Nicky Butt, brings it forward, gives it off to Shearer. Shearer, one more ball to Cliver. Cliver! Oh, good save, Niemi. And the defender comes to his rescue. That could have easily been a rebound, but it's going to be 2 points dropped from Newcastle. We're in trouble already.
Well, I'm sure
already. Why am I saying already? But I mean, we're in trouble. What I mean is, we're now 7 games left. We're now surely more than 3 points behind. We need to gain these points back by the end of this episode. No, not by the end of this episode, but you know, it needs to be soon. It's just that guarantee. 5 point gap. So we at least need to gain it back, put it back to 2 or 3 at the minimum. And so I'm randomly saving it halfway through an episode by the end of this episode to give us a fighting chance in the last episode. Anyway, on to the next matches, which most likely be highlights. We'll have a look. So we'll see highlights of this one. Shearer, early chance, early goal, first chance of the game. Barely 5 minutes played, 4 minutes 53. He scored a bullet header there. Bit of a spaz up with the replay camera there. Robert with the ball into the middle, and Shearer with the header down low. No chance from Mike Taylor, sorry. And then Martin Taylor comes in with a foul. I don't know, I couldn't really see how much of that was a foul, to be honest. The guy who broke Eduardo's leg. But Shearer scored to make it 2-0, and it looked like another routine victory. But Forsell put it into Emil Bloody Heskey, and he scored 2-1. And I was thinking, oh no, this is going to be Southampton again. But you know, it can't be another Southampton. I can't afford to draw again, and it's a goal. But luckily enough, Shearer this thunderbolt made it 3-1, and that calmed my nerves down. Took the lead again by 2, and it looked fairly simple after that. But it wasn't to be, because they, straight from kickoff, ran the ball up to the other end with Emil Heskey. Well, not run, but you know, they made it all the way up to them. Forsell, ball over the top, shot, goal. What a goal that is. Lovely footballing move from Birmingham. And I thought, oh no, 3-2. Oh no, it's going to be a Southampton again. Luckily enough, we held out. We held out, and we got the 3 points. The reason I didn't show that was an okay game, but I didn't show it because the fact we kept going 2-0 up and that. And plus, I wanted this episode not to be too long. Next up, we have Everton. Where are we? 2 points behind Chelsea, so we could possibly go top here if we win, which hopefully we do, or at least stay 2 points behind. And it started off brilliant with Shearer up to Dyer. I was actually quite proud of this footballing move. It was a great ball to Dyer, and Dyer whipped the ball in, and Shearer header, no chance from Nigel Martin in goal for Everton, and it was 1-0 to Alan Shearer and Newcastle. But soon Kevin Campbell, near enough, about 8 minutes later, has scored for the former Arsenal striker. Scored Everton, but I made it 2-1. And the keeper it was awful. I don't know what the animation was on here. If he just, you know, put 2 hands up, he would have saved this one. No, he did a weird spaz. Feels like he was trying to tip over the bar. You look. No, he don't try and scoop it. 2 hands to your right, slightly, would have saved that. Then Marcus Bent got onto the ball, got fouled, got the ball back, and then got equalised. It was 2-2. Marcus bent, and I thought, wow, this is gonna be a one rocky road. We can't afford to lose this or draw this. So we drew 2-2. For fuck's sake. So that leaves us now 4 points behind bloody Chelsea again, with 5 games to go. So we need to gain at least a point back each game, and we can afford a game here and there where we don't gain a point back. But it's down to the final 5 games. We've got 2 of the newly promoted sides, but the rest against, I think one's against teams we drawed against last time. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. 5 games to go. See you next time.